How's that New Year's resolution hobby coming along? Has the kite surfer actually made it to the beach? And what about the veggie patch? Have you pulled up any carrots yet? Hey, there's no judgment here. Choosing a new hobby can be time-consuming, expensive, and you never really know if you're actually going to like it. Well, great news. We've found the place where choosing your new hobby is easy breezy. Tucked away here in West Perth and operating since 2005, House of Hobby is ground zero for all of those wanting to dip their toe into a new hobby. The brains behind this buzzing little empire is Emily Otto.
House of Hobby is all about teaching people how to discover a new hobby. It all started a few years ago when I was in a place of complete burnout. I was exhausted, had lost my love of creativity and just didn't know what to do. So I booked into a local workshop and discovered how great it is to take time for myself and learn something new.
Looks like that's what these lovely people behind us are doing here, is that right?
Indeed, they're learning clay for the first time.
Is that what you got me doing?
Yep.
But I'm not as good as them. Can beginners come on down to House of Hobbies?
Yeah, so our workshops are designed specifically for beginners. So if you are a beginner, you're in the right place.
Do I have to make a bowl or can I do something a little bit different?
We can make whatever you want.
I come to think sometimes in the kitchen you need little versatile bowls. They're a little bit shallower, a little bit smaller than a bowl and not as rigid as a ramekin. Is that something that we can make?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, let's get me set up. The team here sourced their clay from all over Australia, including right here in Lesmurdie. The key is finding clay that is malleable enough to work into the shape you want, but dry enough to fire well in the kilns.
So what we'll do now is we'll pop it into the kiln and it will go through 2 firings. The first firing is called a bisque firing and it'll get up to 990 degrees and that just makes sure that all the water goes completely out of the clay. So after we've done that firing, then we do what's called a glaze firing. So we pop a glaze onto the clay and then we pop it back into the kiln at 1280. Now that'll make sure it's oven-proof, waterproof, microwave-proof, all the kind of proofs, so that way it's a fully functional ceramic.
It takes a couple of weeks for the project to be ready, but as I was leaving, I spotted a pottery wheel that also gets used in the weekly classes in the corner. I thought I'd channel my inner Patrick Swayze and give it a spin. In the last couple of weeks, this experience has stuck with me. I didn't realise how interesting and important a role ceramics and pottery has played in our history. When you think about it, the artistic expression of a society can usually be indicated by the quality of their pottery. Well, usually.